What if I told you that the emotional intelligence training designed to enhance your relationships might actually lead you to superficial connections? Sounds unsettling, right? But stick with me, we're just getting started. Imagine this: you being diving into self-help books and attending workshops, convinced you are on the path to greater emotional awareness. But what if beneath that surface of growth, something darker lurks? Many of us overlook a troubling reality. You might think you are honing skills for deeper connections, but have you considered that this training sometimes encourages performance over genuine connection? What if your conversations are filled with trendy buzzwords but lack real emotional depth? Let's paint a picture. You're in a cozy cafe with a friend, nodding along as you discuss boundaries and triggers. But are you truly connecting, or just exchanging polished thoughts? The language of emotional intelligence can easily become a script, and before you know it, you might find yourself caught in a performance. Now, let's dig a little deeper. You may notice that some relationships feel flat, even when you are putting in your best efforts. Friends who seem emotionally equipped might leave you feeling drained instead of uplifted. Can you sense that tension? It's the weight of unspoken truths and unmet needs. So, what's really happening? It's not just about mastering communication, it's about embracing vulnerability. When we focus too much on being emotionally intelligent, we risk missing the messy, chaotic beauty of authentic human connection. True intimacy often blossoms in those raw moments of silence and unfiltered honesty. Imagine sharing a laugh about a past mistake without diving into its psychological implications, or enjoying silence without the urge to fill it with words. How liberating would that feel? But here's the catch: surrendering to the unpredictability of relationships can be daunting. We fear losing control and cling to frameworks that promise safety, yet those very frameworks can stifle our connections. Now, let's bring this closer to home. Reflect on your relationships. Are you seeking depth or just validation? Or just the seeking test. This journey requires more than just understanding emotional tools. It calls for a willingness to be vulnerable and step into the unknown. As we wrap this up, consider this: true emotional intelligence isn't about mastering techniques, it's about embracing the discomfort that comes with letting go of control. As you navigate your connections, ask yourself, are you really connecting, or just putting on a performance? Take a moment to reflect on that. If you're ready for more genuine connections, it might be time to set aside the script and embrace the chaz. Have you ever walked away from a conversation feeling completely drained, even when it seemed friendly? You're not alone. Many people find themselves tangled in emotional intelligence training that promises deeper connections but often leads to unsettling experiences. What if this pursuit of emotional intelligence might actually create superficial relationships instead? It's a thought that lingers, sometimes without us even realizing it. Imagine being at a gathering, surrounded by people, yet feeling isolated. Everyone's sharing their feelings, but something feels off. Their smiles don't quite reach their eyes, and you sense that something deeper is missing. Emotional intelligence training encourages vulnerability, teaching us to open up. But what if that openness is just a mask? This facade can lead to conversations that barely scratch the surface, leaving you feeling even more alone. Think back to the last time you shared a personal story. Did the response feel genuine, or did it seem rehearsed, like they were just checking off a box. This is where we start to notice the cracks. What was meant to deepen connections might actually be draining them. Picture yourself scrolling through social media, seeing posts filled with motivational quotes about emotional honesty. It all sounds inspiring until you realize those interactions lack warmth. Until you realize sharing it's like being surrounded by people who can recite a script but struggle to express real emotion. With every interaction, a silent pressure builds. You start to perform, constantly measuring your words and waiting for validation. It's exhausting. Each time you sense someone's walls, you might feel the urge to push harder. But what if that only pulls you deeper into the trap of superficiality? Here's the unsettling truth: this isn't just about you. It's a cycle that keeps repeating. The more we train in emotional intelligence, the more we risk losing the essence of genuine connection. But there's a glimmer of hope. What if you could recognize these stress signals in your own life? When you start feeling disengaged or drained, pause. Step back and ask yourself why. Examine the depth of your relationships. Are they truly fulfilling or just comfortable? Challenge the idea that vulnerability automatically means authenticity. It's a subtle shift, but it could change everything. As we conclude, consider this: emotional intelligence training can be a double-edged sword. It has the potential to connect us, but only if we're willing to dig deeper and embrace true vulnerability. So, the next time you feel that familiar disconnect, take a moment to reflect on the true nature of your relationships. Are they as deep as you thought? That's where the real journey begins. Your feelings are important, but what about truly experiencing them? What about being authentic? Think back to the last time you shared something personal. Did you receive genuine understanding, or just another rehearsed response? Here's where it gets interesting. Many people don't realize that their pursuit of emotional mastery can actually distance them from real intimacy. It's like polishing a beautiful shell while ignoring the treasure inside. You may have built a fortress of self-awareness, but is anyone truly getting through? This isn't just about you, it's about how we connect with others. Imagine the power of a genuine conversation where vulnerability leads the way. It's raw, it's messy, but it's real. Isn't that what you truly desire? Here's the tension you can keep refining.